So, since my last video from Cozumel, the Pochito on the wrong track, I moved from the Caribbean side from Mexico to the Pacific side. And what's happened over the last weeks that I want to share in this video. My first stop after Playa del Carmen was Tulum, probably the most expensive place in Mexico, specific the coast. But to be fair, it is one of the most beautiful beaches that I ever saw. The beach was really popular and a great place to meet new people. My Instagram channel grew in 2 weeks over 150 new connections, what is a lot for me. My favorite time to go to the beach was around the sunset. The color changed from blue to orange and purple and the beach feels magical. My favorite thing what I like to do was exploring cenotes during the day. Yucatan have over 3,000 cenotes. A cold place between the jungle and mostly the clearest water that I ever saw. My favorite one was the Grand Cenote. A bit busy at the afternoon, but I can still recommend it. In the cenote was a place for the turtles was living there. Through a cave, you come to a second hall where you can stay and have the best condition to shoot videos and also pictures. Each cenote looks different. Some cenotes look like a small lake, others are just a hole in the ground, and others are more like a cave. Also a funny one was the Gaza cenote with a small crocodile, where you, if you have lucky, can swim with. Most of my time I visit the hostel Mayan Monkey. For $10 a night in a share room, one of the cheapest options to sleep. It was a party hostel, but the place was very clean and the dorms was quiet. My second hostel that I visited was the yoga resort Holistica. A hostel that looked like a mystical jungle with yoga rooms, pool, restaurants and many places to chill. After 2 weeks, I had the feeling to move on and drove to Bacalar. Bacalar is a beautiful place on a natural lake. But the weather was not with me, raining and windy pushed my decided drive to the next place, Palenque. Between the nature area from Chiapas is the small town Palenque, with the famous ruins. I visited a nice hostel where I met other travelers for daily trips and Max from Germany who decided to join me on my trip to the Pacific coast.
This is a selfie video, for example. Good.
Are we on video?
Yeah, we are on video.
Happy.
I need a longer selfie stick.
And then was there also Aqua Azul, an amazing waterfall area with clear blue water. So we found a really exciting place to swim, where it's also allowed to swim, and yeah, in the front it was much steeper and the falls was much bigger. I want to go there swim later, but if you see this one behind, it's just ridiculous, amazing place.
Das wird ein ganzes Video mit, nur mit Musik und mit diesen ganzen Eindrücken hier und die Autofahrt und sowas.
What we didn't know is that our next destination, San Cristobal, with over 220 meters over sea level is, and much colder will be.
Cada noche desperté pensando en ti y en mi reloj todas las horas vi pasar porque te vas bajo la penumbra de un farol esperarán todas las horas que quedaron por vivir.
So we are spending here the last hours in San Cristobal before we wanna left with the car. We was here for the last 5 days. Was really enjoyable. Yeah, it was a really nice city. The thing was that I was a little bit sick over the last days, but today I feel good to travel. And yeah, we take the last food so that we are completely full, and yeah, have to charge some money and stuff like that. But yeah, after 5 days I want to say it's a really cool city. I think it's probably the cheapest place in Mexico. We pay for a room together $10, so it's $5 for one person. And yeah, the food and everything here on the market is also really cheap. We bought these bananas for less than $1. And yeah, the end of this city trip here in Cristobal, I want to say, yeah, it was a really cool experience. And yeah, if you want to come to Mexico and visit the real Mexican stuff, then I can really recommend this city. It was really nice. So yeah, I show you some pictures from the last days that you can imagine how this city looks like.
Now we're heading to the next place very soon. That might be some city at the Pacific coast. We don't know that yet. We don't know.
Puerto Escondido, 9 hours.
No. We at least we make one more stop. Das müssen wir ein bisschen rumschneiden dann.